Hello everybody, this is Mario from Cost Spirit, and before I start my spiritual discussion, just thought you guys would want to see how it is in Freelton, Ontario, Canada. It is April 13th, in the middle of the afternoon, it's 26 Celsius. This is unusually hot for us, but I think a lot of people will take it. Here's the trees blossoming. It's always nice to see when the trees start blossoming. This is the forest marsh behind me. It's unusually dry. Usually I don't get to cut my grass till the beginning of June, but this year it looks like I should be able to cut it in the beginning of May, maybe even earlier. So this past couple days it's been hot as well. A little bit different than what we're used to. But like I said, I don't think too many people will complain. So, as you all can see, today I'm taking down my Christmas lights. Figure it's a nice day for it. But before I do that, I'd like to talk about a certain thing called control. I talked about it in my last video. What I want to talk about now is how do you deal with people that are always trying to control your life, right? So first of all, can they actually control you? They can't control you. You're free. You were designed free by God. You're free to do whatever you want. If you do things that are negative, you will have to suffer the consequences. If you do things that are positive, then you're good to go. So, how do you deal with people that try to control your life? Well, first of all, you understand that these are their issues, not yours. This is from their life experiences. Whatever happened in their life has got them to where they are today, so that has nothing to do with you. That is their personal choice, not yours. Now, you must make sure to yourself that you're not trying to control anyone else's life as well. And if you are, then you must deal with those control issues, those demons that are driving you to behave that way. So anyways, you're aware that these are their issues, not yours. It's the way they're living their life. So what next? Well, first of all, what's really important is that you cannot get angry. Every time someone tries to control you and you can sense that anger coming up, if you release that anger to God, because that is fear as well, right? That is darkness. Release that anger to God, give it to the light so you can neutralize it, right? Because that's what we were taught in our spiritual with Isaiah Sparrow. He said, release the darkness to God, He will neutralize it. As you do that, you bring in more light into your beingness. So by releasing the darkness, saying, God, Father, I release this darkness to you. I don't want it anymore. It doesn't belong to me. More light comes into your body. Every time you do that, you actually get stronger. You may not notice it right away, or you might. It depends on the situation. But trust me, every time you release darkness and it's replaced by light, you do get stronger. So that is very critically important, and it's very important for you to understand that you are getting stronger. And the more you go, the more focused you are, and the more you stick to this method of living your life, the stronger, the smarter, the more wise you will get. So now, the things that I'm telling you is to help you deal with that situation within yourself. Once you're able to figure things out within yourself first, then you'll be able to interact with that person in an appropriate fashion. So, you can't get angry. So getting angry with that person is not going to help you, right? So you have to find an intelligent, peaceful way to interact with that person, which you're doing that for yourself. Don't forget that. You're doing that to keep your life healthy and keep basically that's it. You're keeping your whole being healthy. You're bringing in more light into your beingness, and you're not hurt, and you're not falling into that trap and hurting yourself by bringing all this dark energy into yourself. So you gotta know that you're doing this for yourself. Now remember, every situation is different. What if the person that's trying to control you, you can avoid? Or you could just not interact with that person. Personally, I just wouldn't interact with that person because obviously it's not a fun person to interact with. What if you can't? What if you have no choice? The situation is that you have to interact with that person. Well, now you need to understand that every situation is unique. So you're gonna have to figure out for yourself, right? And the best way to do that, there are tools to help you to do that. One of them is meditation. The second one is asking God, asking Spirit, asking the light to help you, to offer you wisdom on how to deal with that individual. So let's say you got someone that actually, they know you don't retaliate, that you live a positive lifestyle, but they're bent to try to control you or, try to hurt you, and they think it's funny because you don't retaliate. Really, what the funny thing is that they're hurting themselves. You need to understand within yourself that they're not hurting you. They can try, but they can't. Perception's everything. They're really hurting themselves. Think about how low they must be within themselves to want to try to hurt somebody else. Every time they live in that lifestyle where they use this negative energy to try to hurt people, what's the negative energy doing? Really hurting themselves. They may play games, it doesn't matter. Negative energy hurts themselves. If they embrace negative energy to live their life, they are hurting themselves. Doesn't matter which way they want to paint it. It really doesn't matter. Another one of the tools I like to share with you is statement of intention. Okay? Very important, especially when you're about to meditate or while you're meditating. If you state your intention, which but stating your intention means stating your desire. So if you're meditating and you state your intention saying, you ask God, you ask the spirit world to guide you in how to deal with this certain situation, right? And if you keep doing that, every time you meditate or during the day, if you find bad situations happening around you or being sent towards you, state your intentions. God, please help me deal with this situation. Please share wisdom to me to deal with this situation. Intentions, which are desires, are very, very important. When you start your meditation, best thing to do is to state your intention. Now, depending on what you're looking to achieve, looking to experience, this is what you state your intention for. Okay? So let's say you want better health, then you can state your intention. It is my intention to receive wisdom from the Creator, from God, from Spirit, whatever word you like to use, whatever one works for you, and allow that wisdom to come to me so I may improve on my health, maybe a relationship, maybe finances, whatever you want to improve on. Okay? So for right now, I'm going to leave it there. Leave a comment below, whatever you want to say. If you want to say something positive to help the universe out, spread the word of the Creator to help spread the word of positive energy, please do so. And that's it for today. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.